again with the damn video. 3 days and God knows how long trying to get that other video up. I don't know if it's because I was using an iPad or whatever, but here we go guys. Welcome to my wee bit of France. Let's have a wee look about. Right, as you can see, this is my sweet corn. Two different varieties. The smaller ones here were sown a couple of weeks later than the big tall ones. I can't quite remember the name at the minute, but I know they're a sweet long cob, or an F1 variety, and I'm absolutely chuffed to bits with the way they're coming on. Absolutely chuffed to bits. We're getting great stuff out of that, hopefully, fingers crossed, because we've had disasters elsewhere. Let's have a wee look in here, and look at my lovely courgettes. Lovely, lovely, lovely courgettes. We've two courgette plants in here, and as if you don't know, when you're doing your gardening, a lot of people tend to panic when they don't get female flowers and all male flowers, but that's usually what happens the first 2 or 3 weeks, and then it kind of sorts itself out. So that's that. Up here, we've got our conference pear that we bought. I showed you that earlier in the year. That's coming on good stuff. Obviously no fruit off it this year. And the smaller variety, and it is a smaller tree, different variety, sorry, smaller tree, is the Claps favourite. We had a lot of bother this year with bugs everywhere. We've had flea beetle, we've had leaf miner, you name it. My garden's had it. And that was my own fault, because I did say when I started making videos for YouTube, my first video, I said I had great things going last year. Well, it's come back to bite me in the bum this year. That's my sweet peas. And here. Right, oh, that's what I wanted to show you. Right, inside my wee netting. We've got a couple of cabbages in here. There's about 4 cabbages in there. But I know that space wise they should be spaced a wee bit further on. 4 or 5 I think. But the smaller ones I'm going to take out shortly, because these are for the chickens. I've got some lovely beetroot in here. I've been picking beetroot for a couple of weeks, not the size of yours, Nora. I don't think they can compete with yours, but because you do a magnificent job, so you do in your allotments. And you've got the polytunnels and whatever else as well, haven't you? And we've got 2 different types of beetroot in here. And these ones are orange with the yellow inside. Some more cabbages over here. Some carrots in there. They're coming on great. I've had to cover the tops up. And a row of chives. But this netting's been put on a couple of weeks ago to stop any more dreaded beasties having a munch. Right, and before I go, let's see some tomatoes we've got here. Tomato Premio, I think these ones are called. And I've never seen tomatoes like it in my life, as in the stalks. The stalks are like tree trunks. And there's about 4 or 5 in each plant. Because we've been getting so much rain and then the heat, look at the lovely wee bunch of matties. Another wee lovely bunch of matties. Matties everywhere. Matties everywhere. Looking great. Anyway, because of the rain and whatever the other day, and the fortnight of rain that we had before that, I decided to cut some of the leaves away, because as Monty had already told me a while back, to let the air circulate inside your matty plants, it was alright to cut 2 or 3 leaves away and let the air get into it and some sun. And it looks as if I'm going to be having to do it again shortly partly. And this here, first year of growing them, look at these, and look at the stalks on these as well. So I'm hoping for a healthy harvest. Bloody ant's nest in there, look at that. little spines. So the powder will be coming out shortly. Little buggers. But look at that. Look at the size of that already, look. Do you see that? That is what you call a blinking parsnip. That is all parsnips. The whole lot is parsnips. First year of growing parsnips. And remember, if you remember right, one of my videos I showed you that I put them in damp compost in a bag and put them in the dark. Well, there you go. That's what it produces. Right, time up in this video I think, so back to you, Nora. Lots of love, hen. Ta-ta!
I am trying to measure my pumpkin circumference, and it seems like it is 27 inches around. And it's top to bottom 10 inches. This pumpkin is 18 inches around circumference, and nine inches long. And that is my third pumpkin, just starting out, but it's grew a little bit. Dug some and worried about my corn. I have plenty of tassels, but there's no ears on them. My sister said I probably planted them in a barren time. I don't know. Well, that's the end of this update. Take care and see you in the next video.
Hi folks, it's getting to that time of year. We've nearly all planted out. The grow houses are emptying, greenhouses etc. Unless you're growing tomatoes obviously, and peppers, which I'm not. So my tomatoes are outside. So this time of year, how do we fill the time? A few bits left to plant out. I've tried using up these onion sets. I'm going to stick them in the ground, see what they do. You never know. It's never too late to set onions. And basically, I'm just gap filling now. My backup sunflowers. Gap fill of broccoli. Gap fill of Brussels. I've got some broad beans there, whether I put them in the ground or not I don't know. And the last of my dwarf French beans that I'm planting out, the tender green. Well, just pots that need washing. There's a couple of dwarf beans there. But yes, my grow houses are emptying out fast. Bit of lettuce in this one. I use them as gap fillers in the rows. I'll get bored this time of year. I like planting, a bit slowing down. So my allotment time now will be spent tidying up, edging the paths, clearing that last bit of jungle area. But I'm already planning my winter crops. I'm going to start setting plants again in September, and it all begins again. Yeah. So that's about it for me today, folks. We're just gap filling with the plants. Well, I'm going to put another row of beetroot in, use my seeds up. Whether they come to anything or not, that's another matter. Look at my poor lupins, the rain's devastated them. Never mind, next year. So it's goodbye from the broccoli, the Brussels, the broad beans, the dwarf French beans, the sunflowers and the onions, and it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from Sweep. Thanks for watching, folks. One non-planting gardener for now. Bye.
Well, hello all you lotters out there. Nora here. I have a male flower open. So now I'm going to see if I've got any female flowers open. Oh, I've got a few male flowers over on that one open as well. So let's try and get them pollinated, shall we? I'll go over here because I think these ones over here are a little bit fresher than that one that I saw. It's amazing what a difference a day makes. Do forgive me for the wobbly camera, because I just want to show you. Look, these are all male flowers. Can you see? Every one of these are male flowers. So I'll take this one, nip it off. Now it's going to be difficult to show you what I'm going to do with this because I've only got one hand free. Peel off the flowers. I'll show you when I'm finished doing it because it's difficult to show you. Peel off the flowers, and what you're left with is there, the male parts to it. So now I've got to find a female flower, which there's one here. Looks like a likely one, and then you just touch the male flower, just dab it on. And this one male flower, there'll be enough pollen on it to do some more, you know, to fertilize some more flowers. So what I'll do is the ones that I've done, I will put a brick under so I know that I've actually done it, and in the next episode I'll let you see how it's coming along. Okay, look how big the pumpkin, there's two pumpkins here, and look how big they are. So I'll let you see in the next episode how well they're doing. Monge 2 peas are ready, really. I'm going to do a picking of those. And the raspberries are ripe for the taking. And the carrots are quite big too. And these are the sweet corn that I've pollinated. You can see practically the whole thing's turned brown all over. Okay. Now meet the plotters. This is the last thing I want to show you on these clips. This is one of my sunflowers. Now, I'm 5'4", and this sunflower goes all the way up there, and it's got a flower on the end. So I put that at about maybe 10-11 foot tall. These are my sunflowers. There are two different types. There's one giant one and one multi-headed one. I planted them alternately, so this one here is the multi-headed one. There's another giant one there, the one next to it, so on and so forth. But we should get a good display of sunflowers this year. And if I turn the camera slowly so you don't get ill, down there on the archway you can see some more giant sunflowers. Okay, that's all for this episode, folks. Don't forget to subscribe. Comment, we'll always answer your comments, but subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.